welcome back. It's me, Activate, from Dance Team World. How are you all doing? Coaches and directors, if you know me, shout out, say something in the comments, say hello. I will say hi to you back. Dancers, if you know me, great. If you don't, get to know me. I'm super cool. I'm just one of y'all. I'm from the same community as you guys. Super excited to be revealing this venue that we chose for Dance Team World's national title in Las Vegas for 2026. There are so many features I cannot wait to share. If you are on Instagram right now, thank you so much for following. Please share this live or share this page with your dance team, your coach, your director. Just trying to get the word out about this event because we're a nonprofit. So, um, yeah, we're just starting out, and I've been running dance competitions for quite some time. It's not my first time at the rodeo. I have been running, MDDT nationals for the last 13, 14 years with Brenda Crawford, who runs that event now, which is the legacy event that started all other dance team competitions back in 1967. So I've learned from the best. And hopefully, if you caught my previous live earlier in the weekend, you were able to see the venue that we did not choose. If you missed that episode or missed that live, you can check out the whole tour on YouTube or on Facebook. If you're a member of Dance Team World on Facebook, just check it out. I don't really use Facebook too much, but I know a lot of directors and coaches do. So I try to at least have a presence there. And for those of you that are YouTube fans, definitely like and subscribe on YouTube because the video here for the tour you're about to see is cropped on Instagram to fit this like vertical layout, that we're fitting in right now. But on YouTube, if you go over to Dance Team World right now, we are streaming live on YouTube, same stream, but it is the full screen. So you'll get like the entire, landscape view, I guess. Okay. So without further ado, it is time for the announcement that you've all been waiting for. I have selected the incredible Arena and Performing Arts Theater and ballrooms at, drumroll please, Orleans Hotel and Casino. It is being fully remodeled and renovated starting next month. It has a kind of a dated Mardi Gras feel right now, and there is a cheer competition that happens there under the Jams brand. For any of you that know cheerleading, they do an event early January, and then they actually did an event this past weekend, which is why I was in Las Vegas because they've been encouraging me as well, and I wanted to reach out to them and actually explore their event. But this facility is no joke. So without further ado, let's take this tour, shall we? This is kind of a long video, so I'm going to kind of scan through it just a pinch, but I want you to see this arena. Check it out. You're gonna trip. It's huge.
Well, we're
So
doing a dance competition.
so this is our
we
tour.
produced this in California.
This is my
before,
rep.
and
Sorry.
companies kind
Her
of
name is
split
Sarah.
up
We're looking at a
together.
wall right now. If you're on Instagram, I'm going to fast forward
And
just
the
a
family just
pinch.
wants
Let's
to
go
do
30
more,
seconds and see
and
what
then we
happens.
operate under this dance
So I'm kind of
competition.
explaining to them the nature of our event, and then they're giving us a tour of the facility.
And they were like,
I'm going to
very
try
sweet,
and
you know,
lower
no,
the
we're gonna
volume
have
here
some
just a
like
pinch
Right.
as they take me into the arena. We were kind of just getting to know each other for a quick second, so I'm just scanning through it. Okay, wait, let me back up. You see that? Ooh. They were preparing for a different event, some like concert. Anyway, this is the arena. Sorry, my camera was giving me all kinds of grief, so give it like a couple seconds because I like lost it. So this is the arena. It seats 9,000. I don't need 9,000.
events like that. Because they'll put
We
more
aren't using the floor seating at all.
and then the stage out front.
We are going to be essentially, and they actually have
But what we have
a
is
cover
the
for it because they also do like other events there, sporting
big
events and
screen
stuff
back
like
there
that.
too with a live feed.
So they were
of
cleaning up the
space
floor.
just to accommodate everybody.
But
So what I'd
essentially,
probably
you
do
are
is
getting
something
a
different.
quick
I would
glimpse
do-
of this arena.
Yeah. So
I am
usually what
explaining
we do is
to
we'll
the
do, like,
coordinator at the time my
basketball court
needs.
size width.
Okay.
That I don't think. So we used to do our event at the Brent Center, and you.
So there is a huge seating section. We're actually facing the vertical, which is interesting, but
seats
we're going to have a
what is this for?
so you have seating
This
on
is
both
actually-
sides. This is like a whole U shape. I want
I'm
you guys
sure
to
it
see this
is.
place. So like, hang on, let me kind of get through this. So I kind of do a scan. I'm trying to go forward. We go into detail on this place, guys. I'm not kidding. There are so many features. It's not just the arena. Like, it's spectacular. So let me see if I can scan forward like 30 seconds. You get an idea. This is I keep showing the same seats because I'm explaining stuff to them. There's box seating up at the top, which we're going to use for private dressing rooms. I'm checking out the lighting grid right now. Right now we're coming in on like the bottom level.
Got it.
This facility is
great.
huge.
Cool.
I'm not
And then
kidding.
you have your LED ribbon. That's cool.
So we're gonna have that LED ribbon, that black band at the top is gonna have our logo emblazoned. We're gonna have like names of the teams coming out up on that thing.
So what I'd probably do is I'd probably do like a floor-to-ceiling curtain on a rigged truss that's going.
This is
from,
me
like,
going
the
over my
middle of
plans for this
116 to,
event.
like, the-
I'm gonna scan through just a pinch more because I want you to see. Look at that. Okay, let's see. If you're watching on YouTube, you're getting the full picture. You have to check this stream out on YouTube. It's doing it a disservice on Instagram, but if you're on Instagram, I mean, you'll see what you can. Right now, I'm looking at the lighting grid because I'm trying to see what I can do for my build for my backdrop to make it super cool. Right now, we're walking across the arena, and I'm kind of looking back. I am planning on using basketball court floor dimensions on a Marley surface using UDA and Dance Team Union dimensions because I'm a huge supporter of trying to bring a Marley surface
That's
to a
amazing.
nationals on the west
I love
side,
it.
west coast, I guess. So now we're kind of like underneath. I kind of, if I stop right here, if you're on YouTube, you can see the full spread of this, but this whole arena goes all the way around and you can see the upper deck. That upper deck is going to be reserved for coaches and directors as a coaches and directors like Bird's View Lounge. You can either watch it from upstairs or you can watch it from on the floor right in front of your team, which is what most coaches want to do. So this is essentially the view from the loading dock area, which is essentially the on deck area for those of you that are going to be having teams coming out. And this is just the arena. We've got other spaces to look at. We're not even done with this space. And trust me, there's so much more to see. If you're just joining, definitely check out the live on YouTube or check out the full video on YouTube later on, which you can see the full landscape view. Because again, on Instagram, the crop is not doing us like service. And I was trying to find a way to like have the whole thing fit like in the screen. Actually, if I pause it, I wonder if I can do that just to give you an idea of if I shrink this. No, I can't. It's not working. It's not letting me do it. Anyway, let's just keep going. Let's keep going through it.
So what else do you have down here that might be available? Are there any like staging rooms or like?
Oh yeah, we have lots of room for activities.
So they're showing me the private dressing rooms that you might be able to book as a coach or a team for your team right down in the arena facility. I'm also going to be using some of these private rooms for and they brought me outside just to show me that there is available space outside if I want to use it, but I'm probably not going to do it.
Wow, easy. That's easy.
But it's great for loading dock and loading in all of my backdrop and all of my set stuff. So right now they're taking me down the hallway, one of the hallways that leads into the backstage on deck area.
Yeah.
This whole underground area will be reserved for coaches and dancers only. Parents won't be allowed on this level, at least back here. So we'll do some sort of a wristband situation. And I'm trying not to talk over the audio too much because we're kind of like chatting. And I'm sorry, I just got a big overview of that guy's stomach. So this will be where I do my live stream and my video. My video people filming the event. So we're gonna have a whole multi-camera, multi-view lab backstage. Their whole camera switcher, which is like something you don't get at most venues. So I'm stoked.
Oh my god.
So dope. The facility is so great. I see a couple friends popping in the live. Welcome. Love you guys. especially you know who from
bringing in,
you know where.
ALS team.
Thanks for the support,
So down
always,
here,
always,
we'll have an ALS
always.
team up on the concourse.
So yes, we
don't
are
have
at the
concussion
Orleans
yet.
Arena.
Unless the stupid kid is doing
This
like that.
is a sorry, I said stupid. I'm so sorry, I was unfiltered. I was stressed this weekend, you guys. It was stressful. I was looking at different facilities all weekend. This was like a month and a half ago, and things were crazy. So we're looking at like underground facilities right now. All of the available space in this arena that I have. I'm just scanning through it right now. There are some private rooms I'm going to be using for staff.
Or you can go to the right.
This is mostly just for my internal purposes, for my staff when I eventually start asking for volunteers and for help from all of you other companies out there that want to donate in exchange for tax write-offs, because this is a nonprofit organization and I want to promote all of you guys, and because you all do such great work. So any businesses out there that want to partner, that you're in the dance industry, obviously, I'll be having some information for you guys later on. So we're just taking a tour of like the facilities that I would be having available for my staff, my judges,
That's so cool. No.
my production team, people who are runners, everybody. Let's get back to the nitty gritty. So they're kind of giving me a tour of all these private locker rooms, and I'm sorry we're looking at like a white wall. If you're on Instagram, again, like you're getting the cropped view, watch this live on YouTube right now. But there are a ton of like locker rooms they use for like sports teams down here and other different kinds of ballroom situations. So this is one of the locker rooms. All of the dressing rooms down here that you'll be able to book as an add-on for your team. There must be so many rooms here. So it's not just like 4 or 5. There's like a ton of space for teams that might want the convenience of having a space right next to the performance floor. Some of the rooms are big enough to use as warm-up. So you can use them as like a carpeted warm-up area, almost like an underground ballroom. They're essentially just showing me all of this backstage stuff, but this is not the good stuff. Like, we're gonna go back into the arena. I'm gonna show you what this thing looks like from the concourse level, and then I'm gonna show all of you guys what this looks like from the top deck, the clubhouse level, which I have some really big plans for, because I'm not gonna do some little, winky dinky small little event. Like, I wanna do a really cool event. Dance Team World is not a circuit. Like, this is not a circuit. I am a nonprofit organization. I want to throw a really cool national event that you guys can say was a positive experience for your program.
Could we stage like
Ignore that room. We're not using that room.
on
But
the
but anyways, I digress. So let's push forward. They're showing me all of. Okay, so here's one of the other like sports rooms that you could book. With like private little dressing areas. Most of these rooms have their own individual bathroom, so your team won't have to fight to go to the regular bathrooms with everybody else. Super cool add-on.
all of their awards in here.
So yeah, so essentially I'm kind of taking the tour right now. Hopefully you guys are along with and enjoying. And if you're not, it's okay. Pop on later. Check it out. We are now, I think, going down this hallway to look for some more spaces, because this was a huge selling point for me as well. We're talking about catering, talking about all kinds of options that are available for this event. So
the nice thing is, people can come in that are, if you've got people coming in from the back, you don't have to worry about, if you've got families or something out there and you need to bring the kids in back here to do like awards.
And I have to give the team at Orleans Hotel and Casino props. They were awesome with sharing everything that their facility has to offer. This is all the backstage space. Upstairs is we're getting there, I promise. It's really cool. So they're showing me all these different available rooms. Obviously, some of these hallways are being used to stage for other events that are happening at the time. Like, they were preparing something else for an event that was loading in, I think, the next day. So we just went through, I think, one half of the lower side of the underground level. Now we're going to the other side. On that same lower level. And these are the rooms that you could book also for your team. that are not just changing areas, but you could, we will have those chairs kind of along the perimeter, and your team would have some space, carpeted space to warm up, practice. It's a private area for you.
And how many of
Super
these
cool,
do you
right?
have? Will you have
3 on each side.
Wow. Okay.
So if you cut all of them short, then you have 6 rooms.
Got it.
Yes, I've got several rooms down there that I'll be able to use.
So it is
Super
divided
cool.
into
Here's
three
another
right now.
room that will be available
You
for
know, if you want
teams. I
one
can like
sort
section
of big
this
one
one
and then a
off,
small
I
one, or
think.
vice versa.
Yeah.
There's
That's cool.
Sorry, I'm checking my like text messages. I'm getting like
Smaller warm-up areas.
a
Yeah.
few text messages right now because this is a live, so
this for
obviously we're just sharing this information first with you guys. And then
I love that.
now that you guys can
I mean,
see
you need
where
to
we're
have a
going to be
complete
holding this
room.
event, you can start timing and weighing in on what you think we should feature here. So get ready for those posts.
Jeez, you guys, there's so many of these. It's just
All these rooms, just incredible.
It's just
Downstairs.
space center.
Wait till you see upstairs. I'm not kidding.
Catering for
Yeah.
staff or
They have a press room down there. I can do team photos in these private rooms.
Okay.
There's just a whole city underneath this this arena, or on the bottom level where all the dancers and teams and coaches can access. So hang tight, guys.
wow.
You would work with Chaz.
Oh, and plenty of restrooms. I gotta say, even the
Fully
public
customized
restrooms,
menus.
there
Are we back at the
plenty
beginning?
of restrooms
We're just
all
on the
over the
opposite side.
facility.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm like, wow.
So, but if you have like dietary needs, special requests, if you have somebody on staff that's celiac or allergic to onions.
What are your concession options here, like for the public? Like, what are?
So we have your standard arena fare. We have two in-house concession stands that we run that's standard, like chicken fingers, pizzas, da 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 da. But we have third-party vendors as well. We have Donatistas, which is like fresh cooked right there, little baby donuts. We have Roadrunner, which is Mexican. We have Lloyd's Barbecue.
So they're just
We
talking about
have-
all the different concession options that they have.
Chick-fil-A.
We're about to see them, so they take me upstairs. We're talking about how we're going to handle traffic flow.
Through this side if you don't want them to come in through gate A, things
Got
like
it.
that.
Okay.
So the arena is right adjacent to the hotel. It's actually connected, but there's actually a different breezeway that teams can walk through if they don't want to come through the outside of the hotel. So we were just talking about
Got it.
how to handle traffic flow for dancers and teams in contrast with
How it
spectators.
works. No, it's great to know what someone else is doing because I don't have to reinvent the wheel, And
So we're going forward. Okay, so now we're on the concourse level.
Sponsor booths that
Check
you
this
have,
out.
Maybe sponsors for costumes or outfits, things
what?
like
I
that.
kinda wanna
what
move
is your
my,
policy in regards to
My face out of the way so you guys can see what's going on here. So,
So,
sorry, you can't see me right now, but this is the tour. We're still in the concourse level. We're in the concourse level now, which is the level spectators would enter.
Signage everywhere. We just can't.
And
sell it.
Yeah.
there
got it.
are so many options for concessions. There is a ton of space for me to host our Dance Team World Expo, which will be for all of you vendors,
Is it like a rev
dance
share or
team,
anything like that?
apparel
Something
companies,
Usually
uniform
it's-
companies, costuming companies,
Yeah.
competition
We're not
companies,
talking about
camps,
1, 2, 3, I
everybody
get
that has something
that card
built
again,
for the
but I
dance
also
team
understand
industry.
this
But again, it goes-
I'm going to be
everything goes
hosting
together,
a
right?
Dance Team
Yeah.
World
So
Expo
we'll
on
work with you with-
one of those days of the event,
Yeah.
so you'll be able to have a one-day presence or a two-day presence in the concourse hall with the dancers and the parents and the coaches. Access that you don't really get at any other event too much because we're nonprofit. So
Yum.
You name it.
we're promoting you guys, you're promoting us, and you're helping us fund our programs, our
Guys,
scholarship
just the
program,
food
our
options
Beyond
alone
Limits
are
program for
winning me
special
over.
education and students with disabilities.
Again, we kind of base it too.
So many things to think
how
about.
attended it is. If it's going to be like 100 people, we won't open everything. A lot of the
All right, I'm back.
It's not possible.
Maybe I can like shrink myself even more. Let's see. I'm gonna shrink myself.
What is your
That's
bag
better.
policy here?
I'm kind of
So
tiny
it's
now.
Currently 12 by 12 by 6.
What if it's like the kids bringing their stuff?
Okay,
That's a whole different
so
story, yeah.
we'll go to, you and I will go
So
down
we're
They
talking
would-
about bag policy right
Okay.
now. This is super important. Dancers, you will be allowed to bring your duffel bag, your backpack, whatever you
bring in their
need for the
backpacks,
event.
all their stuff. We have a separate line for them because they come in their own
But
line.
spectators will need to bring in, you know, a bag that is 12 by 12 by 6
They're not allowed to
or
bring their
smaller.
bags back. So mom and dad ultimately end up with the backpack. The backpack usually ends up filled with all kinds of crap. And then the parents show up here and they're like, well, but my kid needs their backpack. And
Maybe I'm a little too small, huh?
it get ugly for our staff.
You mean so? Well, once they're in, right?
Mhm.
So once they come through security with the bag,
So we're just talking about all the specifics in relation to bags. I'm gonna move on to the rest of the tour. So right now we're checking out. This is actually the front lobby, this cage section. It's where people would come up the escalators, because on the other side of the doors in that room, there's these huge escalators that bring you from the casino level and the hotel lobby level up into the arena. So let's keep pushing. So we're still here
For all of their instruments.
looking at
escalators,
different spaces in the main lobby entryway coming into the concourse. So this is the entranceway. There is security, there's a bag check, there's mag detectors. You'll be able to purchase tickets on site if you didn't pre-register and buy them through us before you arrive, because we use a nonprofit platform. And this is really important. I'm gonna pause, and I'm gonna kind of skip forward while I'm chatting, and I'm hoping you guys that it's not too annoying for you guys that I'm like talking over them. If it is, I'm so sorry. Just say something in the comments somewhere. But I want you guys to like check it out in terms of like what this line looks like. So like this whole area, these like sheds are actually where people walk up from. So like behind these doors, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see these sheds. Okay, so these like garage looking things, that's actually leading to the escalators that come up from the casino level. So as soon as you come up from the casino level, there's like this pre-lobby where I will have a coaches check-in for the arena day. Most coaches will have already checked in before that, but there will be like a coaches information section there. And in this room, there is also a place for you to buy tickets. Everything is ticketed through Ticketmaster if you're purchasing on the day of the event. But because we use a nonprofit platform called Zeffy, you'll be able to pre-register and have your access wristband prior to the event. Once the event starts, if you did not pre-register, you would have to purchase on site through Ticketmaster, which has an additional fee attached to it. So just warning you guys now. And this is how it works with a lot of arenas now. So just letting you guys know. Let's push forward. So we're talking about metal detectors. We go and look at the
X, Y, and
escalators.
Z with their check-in. And so then when they check in, we would just have them scan their code and we would give them whatever they ordered or whatever. So it's, but that platform's actually really cool.
So I'm moving things around. You
And
guys
they
can
don't
see what's
charge,
going on.
they don't charge transaction fees for credit card.
Yeah, I was
So if you
explaining to
have
these
any
incredible
nonprofits that
organizers,
affiliate
Sarah
with
Rankin, shout out to Sarah
your
Rankin,
church or whatever,
at Orleans
definitely share
Arena,
that because it's
just how
changed
we
our lives,
are planning
for
to
sure.
conduct our
So main
registration for
entrance and exit,
spectators and for teams and dancers. So that's the way you come up. We're coming through the metal detectors now.
That's fine. If you're coming back in, you're gonna go back through spring.
Yes.
Dope.
absolutely.
So now I
Totally.
think we're going upstairs. I think we are going upstairs to the
I
club
know
level.
that for sure.
No.
Do you
Are we?
allow, like, if
Oh
someone
no, this is.
in, like,
We're still in
a
the
Starbucks or
check-in
something
area.
from the
Okay, no.
hotel?
Sorry, there's a lot space here.
It's like Starbucks, yes, but nothing else. Is not.
Yeah.
Let's move forward.
This would be
Chocolate covered strawberries, apple.
What?
Oh, they're showing me all the concession options.
the Mexican concession here.
Yeah, Mexican food, chocolate covered strawberries, white chocolate covered strawberries, barbecue, regular concession fare, alcohol for you dance moms and
They're
dads that
good,
need
but
it.
it's like, ooh, a sandwich.
$20.
The sandwich
It's
place,
just the name, you
a
know,
lemonade
it's the
place,
name.
a popcorn place,
Plenty of
burgers,
It's gonna be another one of those standard.
everything. They kind of have a little bit of everything. Crumble cookies. I know some of y'all are crumble cookie like
love it.
addicts, so amazing, right? This is just one side.
Love it.
Look
Oh,
at all the
that's so
space
pretty.
and look at the view of the
Oh, I'm sure
strip.
See, that's the cool part. It's that, like, when I was at the other spot, I was like, this is beautiful. It's sleek. Everything is matte black. I feel like, wow, this is intimidating, but I don't feel like I'm in Vegas. I don't feel like I'm in Vegas.
Yeah, this is what
I'm
I was
trying to-
saying. The other space that we looked at was beautiful, right? And shout out to Lee's Family Forum. It is stunning. I wish the hotel would have worked with me a little bit better. The host hotel that I wanted to work with was just not as friendly to dance competitions as I had hoped they would be. So this facility is very family friendly, and this makes the perfect combination for what Dance Team World Education Foundation is all about. So anyway, we walk back into the arena.
I am the resource for my own students that I did not have when I was
Right.
right. So, but my specialties, I would say, are contemporary ballet, hip hop, and some of the more obscure stuff, obscure categories.
I'm talking to them
Random
about
things, you know.
what my strengths were because they were just curious. But check out this arena, guys. This is from one side. Holy moly. Are you guys even ready for this? We're not even done. Oh, there's one more level.
600 amp circuit.
We have to go to level
600 amp
3.
circuit on each
Just
side
wait.
here,
You guys are
and
going to
then on
die.
that corner on the left, we have a 600 and two 400 amps at least on each side.
Yeah, so we're in this amazing space.
And then in terms of the build, what am
And I'm
I
just talking
allowed
about the
to do
build,
when
my
I'm
backdrop
doing
build that I
Am
wanna
allowed
do,
use
so-
my own like sound and stage production person.
Absolutely. The
Awesome.
only thing that you have to go through us for, absolutely without question, is rigging.
Yeah, perfect.
Great.
Okay.
So we're just talking
cool.
about rigging at this point. Those of you who don't know what rigging is, don't worry about it, but it's more of a production standpoint situation. I need to go through certain hoops and ladders to make sure this event happens and looks spectacular with a backdrop and a stage and a performing arts floor that looks incredible for you guys, that is elite feeling. So yeah.
You would work with
So here we go.
They're dead.
They're dead.
They,
Go.
we upgraded the.
Oh, we were looking for some ribbons and some more screens to see if there were any more digital screens I could use, but some of them don't work yet, or they haven't worked in a minute.
Those will be gone completely.
But look at how many seats. So essentially, this curved section at the end, you'd be facing that direction,
Cool.
but
I'm
you
trying to
would be
figure out where to put my
on
judges.
a typical
If
basketball
I'm
size
facing
floor or
this
slightly
way,
smaller on a
maybe
Marley,
I
and it
just
would be on the flat
pull
surface.
out those seats right there in front.
So right now, we're just talking about logistics. So, okay.
Are there spa services that they contract the hotel, or are they bringing in like someone?
So we're talking about spa services right now. Coaches,
That's cool.
Yes, it's like the quick.
I got my
think
eye
it's
on
like
you for that. Just wait.
And it's free, and they ask for tips, things like that. So we actually have.
How awesome.
So cool.
So they're taking me upstairs
Yeah, any of these bells
to this really cool space.
It was amazing. Like, they're,
so great.
they're
I was
good.
afraid to sit down because I was like,
Tomorrow?
So now we're upstairs.
The weather being, we had some really crappy weather.
Wait, let's go back. I don't want to blow the surprise. Check this out. So upstairs, this will be.
sort of like
Wait. Pause. We need to slow down. So this upstairs area, let's explain what this is. There are more private box rooms that overlook the arena. So as a team, we're gonna also pipe and drape those rooms closed. So you have your own private dressing room for smaller teams. And if you want to pull your curtain back, you have your own private seats to watch the competition from the high up level. They would call it the nosebleeds, I guess. But let me tell you, there's not a bad seat in this arena. Every seat in this arena is a good seat. So anyway, we're going to take a tour of that space. And also, there is a section that's going to be used for coaches. So a coach's VIP room. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'm also going to be hosting my scholarship dinner for my solo contestants, my solo championship people that are getting scholarship awards are going to be able to be treated like royalty. We're going to have a formal dinner for them where we present scholarships that they have earned either before the event or at the event because they scored a certain way in a certain category. Oh yeah, I'm not playing. Let's give something new to you guys in this community because I don't know. It's just time for something different, and I'm really big on camaraderie and not so big on cutthroat dance team politics. Ooh, I gotta like turn that into a hashtag. Anyway, okay, check this out. Let's keep going with the tour. I'm sorry, you don't even see me, and you were looking at a pause screen. Hi, there's me. So sorry, y'all who are on Instagram if you're looking at like a pause screen this whole time. I'll, I'll try and edit that.
The goal.
And if I don't-
the plan was to open it tomorrow.
Don't come for me.
I don't know with the weather being. We've had some really crappy weather the last couple weeks, so I don't know if they're still.
I wonder if they would open it knowing that we bought it out. Like if we bought the place
They
out and
might.
there's a bunch of teams.
So this is
They don't
where
care.
the coaches VIP lounge would be, and also where our scholarship dinner ceremony will be held, our formal dinner, which will be plated or buffet style, not sure yet. Check out this view of the competition floor. So essentially, you are looking at it from the front. The Marley would be going left and right.
This is
There'd be a backdrop. Behind the backdrop, we would have 2 to 4 warm-up Marleys for teams that are on deck. These cocktail tables are going to be swapped out for round tables for coaches to have a break, to have a snack, to having a meal or some peace, or for my scholarship dinner.
Yeah, that's
Super cool, right?
so there's like 3 rows of seats.
I wasn't sure if I was going to put judges this high. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep judges
back
lower.
again. That's what.
But it's a great space for coaches to go up there and just kind of watch and observe and enjoy the show when maybe you have some downtime.
Anywhere from 12 to 20 people.
So now they're taking me out
This is
to the other side. We're going to look at
mixer,
the
like,
club seats, I think. So
Honestly,
let me like
what
fast
I
forward.
It's
I'm going
like,
to keep pushing.
it's like not the
Again,
best
I'm like looking
view,
around
but
this
I need
space.
some- Gosh, you guys, this space is huge.
Yeah,
No.
this place was huge.
But wait till we
We're
show
not
you the
even done. You guys, it's not even about just this
I like
space.
the pool on the roof.
There's
and,
one more space we're going to
you
look
guys
at.
have your own stratosphere tower
And I
above
can't
as
wait for you
well.
guys to
It's a
see
roller
it because you're
coaster.
going to die.
Goes straight up.
So if you're watching this video after the live stream or during the live stream, either stick with me or come back in like,
Who is
I
this?
don't know,
This is so
10
cool.
minutes, 5 minutes.
Both sides of the building.
Fast
There
forward
are
5
no
minutes, 10 minutes.
throws people and they get in here like, what do you mean? I just smoked in a
So this little mini hallway kind of siphons off into these other little club seats that we're going to be making available for teams to have a private club room, and you'd be able to,
I can put that on the map or whatever.
do whatever you want with that space.
That also includes vaping. The amount of people.
It's also these are probably great rooms for smaller teams.
Got it.
I would say for like 25 or less. They all have like their own little kitchenette area,
Now,
kind of,
are
I think,
these
which is
able
kind
to
of
be,
cute.
like,
A few seats to overlook, and we're gonna like pipe and drape the fronts of these. So if you want to use these as dressing
I mean, not
areas,
the walls or anything,
but you've got like a little
let's
private
say
space for your team,
wanted to
and then
do
you could
private
also look
dressing
out and
rooms.
watch
Yes.
the show.
Could I like
Like a private. You said private dressing room.
But check out this
Yeah.
view.
So we've done
Pretty
that for
intense, right?
before, when we had
Check out this
Star
view
Wars
of the arena.
far back
No
home,
joke.
we draped them off.
I'm so stoked, and
That's the answer. That's the answer, guys.
so stoked. I'm so excited, guys. I'm pumped.
Pretty much all about the same size.
Can you tell? Yeah, look at these rooms. All have fridges and sinks, so
Oh, I see that.
there are so many things that you could do with your team up in these
Oh, I can
rooms.
do that.
Right on the curve, they kind of smooth.
I'm not sure what the policy is in regards to bringing in your own food or snacks. I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. But if you
I'm looking over there.
had, we could stock it for you if you want to pre-order stuff and have like catered food, or you want to buy your lunches or your meals. You don't want to have to deal with it. We could have that all delivered to your box
Favorite
room.
carpet. She was devastated when they replaced it with that. Absolutely devastated and heartbroken.
Let's move forward. So we're going back down this hallway, going back into, and we're still on the club level, so level 3.
Go straight to the
I think we're going back downstairs
So you'd either have some if you
in a
had-
minute. I think they showed me the other side, which is the exact same thing.
That just got updated.
Restrooms, more box rooms. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. So depending on your team,
Got it.
we'll be able to accommodate you if you'd like this option
for,
on
like, a
like
10-person
the finals day or
Team or whatever, small.
big day when you're having more of your routine performances.
And then again,
So now we're going back.
they're creepy.
Yes.
It's very House of Wax. I
and they ship it. Or
They're talking about some of the vendors that are
cool.
there that have some really cool, interesting things for your
How
teams
cool
and your
is that?
dancers to like enjoy. One of the vendors has these like,
this
you go into this like
machine
box
that
or this like room, this thing. Okay, wait, check this out. Wait. Let's back up. It's like right here. It's like this little mini trailer. Let's see. Hang on. Hold on. Wait.
Awesome.
This
Yeah.
trailer thing. Okay. So the thing is you go into this little trailer. It's like they open it up so you could see in, and they take this body scan of you in your dance costume, doing like a move, doing a kick, doing a flexibility thing, or doing some sort of a pose. And it's like a body scan. And I don't know if you can see, but like under where it says like the name of the booth, there's like this little like horizontal window. It's like right above like my little image right there. But that little booth turns you into a figurine, an action figure, like a real action figure. And it's not like this tiny. It's like this big, and they mail it to you later on. So you can get your own action figure of yourself to commemorate your experience at Dance Team World's national title in Las Vegas. How incredible is that? Okay, back to the tour. So we're back on the tour of the arena for nationals. This is the concourse level for those of you still joining. You can scroll back on the live and check out the space if you want.
Wait, what is
If you're on Instagram, again, you're getting the narrow view, the
It's
cropped view.
creepy.
Check out this stream on YouTube right now if you want, under Dance Team World, to see the full image. So anyway, let's go forward. I'm gonna push forward because we were talking
No one's
about vendors.
doing it, and I'm
We're
sure
going back downstairs, I think. Yeah, we're down to the
Serious
concourse
stuff.
level again.
Down to gate C, and
Looking
then
at some of the vendors, trying to figure out traffic flow for the events.
because we've never done it here, and our timeline is different. I already have a lot of interest, but no one knows what we're doing. Like, we haven't told anyone we're coming to Vegas.
Except now.
So when it comes
We are coming to
out,
Vegas, and you all know about it. So exciting, right? So here we are going down the main steps, and they are taking me to the casino now because they were like, "Hey, have you seen our performing arts theater?" And I was like, "What do you mean performing arts theater?" And they said,
as soon as I did that,
"Well, let's show you." So they're taking me across, and we could have stayed indoors, but we chose to just walk across. So there's different access points into the casino.
it's just hydraulic, and you can fit about one wheelchair at a time.
So they block off this road,
Yeah.
first of all, for big events, so no cars can pass,
You can close this road down, so it's
which is
safe.
great traffic for kids coming back and
Oh,
forth,
really?
or they just stay indoors and they can go through the main corridor, up the escalators through the main access point.
Drive through here really- That's what
But I'm gonna fast forward.
Like, no, you're wrong.
So we're going back into the casino. Essentially, we're backtracking now, so we're going
Getting smooshed.
Got it.
through the main hallway to the arena. But right now we're going back into the casino/hotel area of Orleans Hotel and Casino.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I wish
I
there was a way to
personally
fast forward
thought
this
that
on
like-
my
Scope.
stream, but I'm just trying to like jump forward 30 seconds. So there's like little it has those conveyor belt type things that they have at the airport. So if you don't want to walk down this long
You're
route,
into a different kind of
walk,
route. Like, cool.
or get on the conveyor belt.
So yeah, so like you see, we've got the
So here we are going through the casino, and really big thing that they stressed to me was that students, like dancers that are not of age, cannot be on the gambling floor. You kind of have to like stay on this like carpeted walk path, but you're not allowed to like go hang out by the machines.
Yeah.
Apparently, when they have other events there that involve like youth or kids, they're always having to like remind families like, hey, or you guys got to get your kids like out of the casino. They can't be like sitting in the chairs in front of the slots.
I think
It's
that's
illegal,
gonna be
right?
The,
So
the first year is going to be
a learning curve.
people are going to be like, wait, what do you mean we can't just hang out and play the games?
yeah, we're talking about that right now.
Well, that's what happens
Like,
a lot of times.
in the
We're on a
background,
block
in case you
down.
can hear it.
And then kids are standing.
Sorry, it's kind of loud, so I'm gonna turn it down.
Well, the cool thing is we're not dealing with little kids. Like the Jams is a lot of young kids. Our high school kids are like,
So movie theaters right here.
Yeah, they have a movie theater. They have a bowling alley.
Yep.
They've got arcade. They've got a ton of restaurants.
and I went up to the
And this
convention
entire
floor yesterday
hotel
and just kind of
is
snooped
getting
around,
a
so-
total remodel, guys. Like, it's getting
Okay.
remodeled. renovated starting next month. So we're like, what is this today? This video is being filmed May 12th. They're starting their renovations in June, and it'll all be done before December or by December. And I've already seen what some of the renovation looks like, because they have some exhibition halls, like some convention halls, that have already been redone. Everything looks so pretty. It's like silver and purple and white, just really modern and really clean. Apparently, they're really de-theming the Mardi Gras aspect of the casino and going for a more sleek, contemporary look, which will be done just in time for Dance Team World's national title. All right, so let's jump forward. So they're taking me to their performing arts theater called the Showroom. I didn't even know this was an option. So not only do you guys have an arena to perform in, but for those of you that like that studio vibe for solos, we also have a performing arts theater stage. It is huge. And I booked it.
No, because I need... Crap, you guys just totally won.
They did.
No.
When I saw this, game over.
I shouldn't have said that to you. Yeah, I should have waited.
No, it's all good.
No, this is dope. It's the fine line with dances, like at least high school stuff or like dance team stuff. It's like, are you doing it on a gym floor? A lot of teams love that. Are you doing it on a Marley? A lot of the studio kids that are on teams love that. Are you doing it on a stage?
Your ballet kids love that.
They love it, right? No, this is so cool.
So,
But obviously, I would contract this through convention services.
showroom.
How dope is this, you guys?
What?
The convention spaces are separate. That you would go through the hotel and our convention services folks.
This place looks so beautiful, guys. Wait till you guys go inside. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Give me a
it's
second.
clean.
Do you mind
it's
if I just
pretty.
like do a quick from up there?
Yep. Oh, I'm not playing. Dance Team World is not playing. We're bringing something new.
If I wanted to have like dancers enter from somewhere else, would they just go? How would they get to the backstage?
So we figured out traffic patterns. So there is like a backstage, like a stage left, stage right entrance and exit. So when dancers are on deck, they just go right up one side and they come out the other. Or they go up one side and there's like a partition behind the backdrop and they come just loop right around back, come right back off stage. There will also be a green room in there in that area for my judges and my staff to have a space, because we're probably going to be having both spaces running simultaneously, the arena and the performing arts theater. The idea is to essentially have smaller things like solos, duet, trios, my ensemble elite, maybe an officer division, for those of you that know what that means, what that looks like, and to push all of that, maybe some small division teams, maybe a lot of more of the studio teams that are used to performing arts theater stages, the smaller groups, so that they have that vibe and that connection to something they're familiar with, and then have all the big teams, medium-sized teams performing in the arena. So if you're looking for an idea in regards to what the schedule might look like, make sure you check out the website, whether it's you're going to danceteamworld.com or go directly to danceteamnationals.com, and you can see a tentative outline of what everything is going to be looking like in terms of what we're trying to schedule on what day. But this really all depends on you guys. Like, I am spending some money on this facility, and I am going to need you guys to register so that we can pay for it. Otherwise, I won't be able to do all of it. I'm contracting all of it, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So let's see what happens. Let's see what we can do about it.
Yeah.
And
that's so
hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am, because I'm
question.
so pumped.
That's the psych. So that's where the psych would come down.
Yeah, so we're just
You
figuring out
have
logistics
a-
right now.
a
How cool,
short
right?
throw?
Voice set that was super.
Checking out lighting,
Oh, you're right.
going back
Like
through the space.
these little box seats as well.
Yeah, they have box
Oh,
seats, which
yes,
I'll probably
yes.
use for like videographer or like judges or something like that. Not sure yet.
Yeah, that's my thing is at this point I'm like, where are my judges gonna go? I could put them in the front for solos. I don't have to worry about that.
A couple rows.
Yeah, there's lots of space, so many options. The cool thing about this
all be
this
included with
venue
whatever.
is that I've got some more options that I can handle. So
Yeah, here we wouldn't have any like.
I'm not limited.
Like over there in the arena, I might reserve all of the seats for like our VIP donor level, you know, stuff like that. So.
So anyway, we're going
Yeah.
back through the casino, and
It's not recording, we're good.
yeah, guys, that was the tour of the venue that we're going to be using for Dance Team World's national title in Las Vegas on March 20th through 22nd in 2026. Please make sure you guys help me spread the word. I'm not playing. We're not playing over here at Dance Team World. We're not. I cannot do this alone. And right now, I kind of am, and that's fine because I want your input. And for those of you that are just joining the stream right now, you just missed the last 45 minutes of the tour of the venue for our national championship. Don't worry. As soon as I log off, this video will be saved into my reels on Instagram. It will be saved. The full view video will be saved on YouTube and on our Facebook page, Dance Team World. Definitely check out the YouTube channel, though. You get all of the good stuff there. All the live streams in regards to the Build Your Own National series that we're doing in regards to this particular event will be posted there in full landscape view, so you can see everything that you couldn't really see with the vertical crop on Instagram. Even though I have a ton of followers on Instagram, I'm also kind of trying to push you guys to the YouTube channel too. So for those of you that like YouTube, so that you can get the full view of things. But if you want to just stick around here on Instagram, I'll be posting most of my polls, most of my questions, most of my live stream alerts on Instagram, because that's where most of you follow Dance Team World. And definitely, you know, if you haven't checked out the new website, check it out. For those of you that have a dance team or are a coach or are a parent or are a dancer and you might be interested in this event, please share danceteamnationals.com with your director or coach, because I'm trying to gauge interest for this event. Again, we're about 10 and a half months away, but because this is a brand new event and it's a brand new destination for dance teams to try for their season, I am a little excited. I'm a little pumped. I'm a lot excited. I'm a lot pumped. I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous because I'm just a coach and a director myself, but I know this world and I've been here and I'm one of you guys. And hopefully you guys will give this event a chance. So thank you all so much for tuning into the live. Again, if you missed it, check it out. I'll be reposting it in the Reel section once it processes on Instagram. And you can check out the full video on YouTube at Dance Team World. Just Google Dance Team World or search for Dance Team World and you'll find it. Make sure you subscribe and like and follow anytime you see me go on live. It really helps me to get the word out. And I will be having some more information for those of you that have businesses. You're a costume company, you are a camp, you produce some sort of a dance workshop, or you have a dance circuit that you promote or that you are the owner of. I want to promote all of your products because I'm really big on camaraderie. And I'm really big on not just camaraderie between dancers, but between coaches. Whether you have a what do they call it, an arch rival team that you always compete against, I want y'all to be friends, because this is Dance Team. This is supposed to be fun. And if we keep it fun and if we promote that vibe at all of the events that we participate in, then the vendors and the partners and the corporations and the businesses that service our community will also serve the community in that same way, with camaraderie, with appreciation, not just with appreciation for our hard-earned fundraising bucks, but with formative programs that we can all enjoy as a community. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And it's always great to come on, and I can't wait to do my next live with you guys. I will post soon, and y'all just stay tuned. Make sure you guys check out Dance Team World everywhere, social media, and stay tuned. Please share this event with someone you know. Really appreciate it. Have a great evening. Bye. Woo.